COVID has had a massive outsized impact on Black communities, and I felt that there was this kind of responsibility on us to recognise, yes, this is a global movement changing the position of Black people in society, but also we need to recognise the responsibility on us right now in dealing with COVID, in recognising the impact on Black people, in changing what the government are doing to make sure that Black lives are protected and prioritised in our own country now. So it was both that sense of like, that this is such a part of our history and our culture and has been for such a long time, but also trying to, it really struck me that we had to try and focus on what is going on now. And whether it is, you know, if you look at the impact of measures like the impact on benefits of some of the economic policies in recent years, or whether it's the way that housing works in the UK, we know that often you can observe just like disproportionately negative impact on Black people, and that is intolerable. And so there is a responsibility on all of us, and particularly on those of us who are not Black, to make it clear that we are prepared to take our responsibility and do our job in changing that. I think that it is incumbent upon all of us to listen and then react. And, you know, if you look at the way that we still have an absence of Black leadership in sport, that has got to be tackled. I think the ambition is too low just now. So I think, you know, supportive programs to help make sure that we've got a pathway for Black people to take up leadership roles is one thing. But I think I'm too cynical maybe to, you know, I think we've seen this before, and I think we need more strident action being taken. So the government have said that, you know, they want to see like a review of governance and that kind of thing, which I think is good, but we could do with a bit of a hurry up, if I'm honest. And I would certainly like to see action that is commensurate with the seriousness of the issue. And I think if we look at sports leadership in the UK, where we are is not good enough. There is academic evidence about the importance of Muslim players in Merseyside, and how that's created more of a sense of inclusion and positivity around, you know, religious diversity, and that's a really good thing. Again, I don't feel like it's not the responsibility of any footballer who, at the end of the day, they're an employee whose job is playing football, right? It's not their responsibility to tackle racism or Islamophobia or any other discrimination in society. They're just a part of it, like all of us are. However, I guess the powerful thing has been that the Muslim community in Liverpool, in a broader sense, takes a brilliantly active role in the social life of our society. I was out when we were needing to get food delivered to people who were sheltering in coronavirus. I was out with representatives of Wirral Dean Centre, which is part of the, you know, network of Muslim organisations in Merseyside, along with representatives of other faiths, doing that community work together. And I think it's by that sense of inclusion that, you know, you really lay the foundations to combat negative attitudes where they exist. People could see representatives of different faiths working together, and I think that's the kind of way in which we want to do it. And the football team, and, you know, Liverpool is a really good example of it, and other football teams, the football team is again, it's that really good example of demonstrating that like actually teams are strengthened because of that diversity. And I think in the Liverpool team you see a lot of cultural experience from all over the world, whether it's, you know, Mo Salah and his obvious displays of his pride in his faith, which are, you know, really good and powerful thing, or whether it's Dejan Lovren talking publicly about being a refugee. You know, I think that's a really important thing to do.